Basketball, you betcha I'm back in the building, and it is the Daily Trainer, and I'm ready to go. I hope you're ready to go, and I'm just here to let you know that we are going to be on the go. We're going to be going hard in the workouts. We're going to be going hard against any AAU competition. We are ready for the spring and the summer, and I can't wait to get started on more workouts for you as we continue to try to provide new content for you so that you can proceed to achieve what you need, guaranteed. I'm out here just rhyming. Anyway, we're going to go right into dribbling with these cones. We're going to put either an object or cones in front of you, and you're going to work on your stop and go. So you're going to work on your right leg stop, and you're going to work on your left leg stop. So our acceleration deceleration drill with the basketball and an object in front of us, opposed to just doing it without the basketball in our hands. And if you can't do it with the basketball in your hands, this is your first time watching our deceleration acceleration drills right here, I mean, you just do it without a basketball. It's the same concept. It's working on your stop and go, not so much the retreat in the drill, but the stop and going forward. Okay. And what I want you to understand in this drill is it's just a reminder of you can be a good basketball player once you learn how to go full speed, stop, and then be able to change that speed. Okay. So just something for your mind. And then we're going to go obviously double cross. Okay. So we're going to work a 2 dribble move on these cones. Then we're also going to work our crossover through the legs. Okay, then we're going to go through the legs crossover. Okay, then for our beginners out there still working on their game and getting a little bit better, we're just going to work our simple crossovers. We got our crossover, we got our through the legs, and then we got our behind the back. All right, if you can't go through the legs or behind the back, then just work the in and out crossover. So we'll work all of that. Okay, you're going to do this 5 times each. Okay, going down the cones and back up the cones. That's 1. Okay, so you're going to do all these basketball moves 5 times each. All right, whether you make mistakes or not, just push through it and you'll be fine. Okay, and then after that, we want to attack the rim again. You know, again, this is my favorite new drill that we have, and that's, you know, attacking sideways. So now we're not dribbling all the way around the court. We're going to work our crossover. We're going to work through the legs, and now we're going to add behind the back. Okay, so now we're going to work all 3 of those. Okay, and then remember, we're doing it on both sides, so don't forget that. Then what I want you guys to work is the floater. Okay, so come in with that floater today. I'm making that. Again, beginners, if you can't do all these things, let's just work the 1-step layups. Okay, so we'll throw in the 1-step layups and show you that. But for everybody else, we got floaters. We're going to go off the glass 3, and then we're going to go no glass 3. You're going to go right, you're going to go middle, you're going to go left. All right. Then after you finish that, and we haven't seen any shots go in, let's just say you didn't make any layups. Let's get under that basket and let's just make some micins real quick. Let's go 2 sets of 10. All right. Then I want you to go to free throw line and hit 5 free throws for you, boy. And then we will get a quick water break. And with that water break, we are going to be very quick with it and get right back into it. Let's go, basketball you. I'm ready. Are you? Once again, it's on, basketball you. Put that water down and let's get right to it. Okay, so now we're going to work around the world real quick, just the 1 time. Then we're going to work bank shots. Okay, we got to get a good feel with those bank shots. All right, it's important. Again, I can't stress it enough to work on that consistency of shooting. All right, if you haven't made any shots in these drills and you want to see that basketball go in, go ahead and give me 20 makes right under the basket where you're just hitting it off the glass and finishing those shots. So that's something I wanted to see. And then we're going to go with our 3 cones and on the lower half, 3 cones on the free throw line, and then obviously there's no cones, but we have the perimeter. We're going to shoot those shots as well today. Just a good drill to kind of shoot off the dribble. We got our in and out dribble going to the inside, or you got a simple crossover going into one of the middle cones or outside cones if you're coming from the middle. And we're going to make 2 shots on each of those. So you're going to shoot all those shots as well as a 3, and that's going to keep you busy for a little bit because you're going to be doing quite a bit of rebounding on that. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go into form shooting. I think it's important to fine tune those details. Okay. And we are going to just roll that ball out and step into our shot. Now this week, what we'll end up doing too, just so you know, is kind of how we're dribbling into our layups. And you can start this early if you understand what I'm saying. How we're dribbling into our layups when we attack. You know, when we go crossover through the legs, behind the back, now we're going to dribble into it. So we're going to dribble up and shoot. Then we're going to dribble from the side and shoot. So I will have that video for you this week as well. And it's just working different directional movement on your jump shot because you're not always going to be able to go north and south. Sometimes you got to go east and west. All right. And we haven't talked about step backs and all that. You probably watch a lot of that on the internet, but I haven't got to that point to teaching you guys that yet here at Basketball U. So we will be doing that. Make sure you make 2 shots again on that. Then what we will be doing is our 4 threes, where we shoot from baseline to baseline and then wing to wing. And then to finish up with a little bit of conditioning aspect of it with the basketball in our hand before we get to defense, we're going to go 5-spot layups. So we're going to go from the baseline, the wing, the top, the baseline, and the wing, and then the baseline. So baseline, wing, top, wing, baseline, and then you're going to go all the way back around. The goal here is to make at least 7 of those layups. So please make 7 of those layups before you move on to the next drill. And if you're a little tired, get to that free throw line and let's shoot 5 free throws. And then roll that ball away because it's time to work on our defense. My favorite part of the day. Don't you try to skip this. Don't you try to skip this. This is my favorite part, even though it's the hardest part. Okay, the first thing we're going to work on right away is our duration defensive drill, where we're going to sprint up, closing out. We're going to slide 2 times to the left or the right, depending on what side of the floor you're on, sliding back, backpedaling, working on the denial up the lane, and then working the denial on the back door cut, then working the defensive slide after, and then working the sprint. Okay, we're going to do this 3 times each on both sides. It's tough. It is really tough. Then we're going to do our defensive slides in the key, and that is going to now be 19 that we have to reach. Okay, this week we're going to go 19. Last week was 18. So if you've been killing it, you've gotten past 18, great. Now we're going to go 19. 19 is the goal. And remember, we're working on pushing off hard and trying to get to that spot quicker each time we push off. And then our last drill, this is a doozy too. Okay, what I want is our 2 cone drill, where you are sliding over the top of the cone and coming back under, and then pushing off to get to the next set of cones. Same concept, pushing off, get to the next set of cones, and then push all the way through, and then come back around and work the other hip as you're pushing and pushing. Okay, so those will be done 3 times each, and I'm telling you, your legs will be exhausted, but you will be good to go because the drills will be done. And we'll be at the free throw line, and we're going to make 10 free throws, and we're going to try to shoot 70% with our legs being fatigued. And that is okay if you don't make it, but you did make it today. You made it to the workout and you got through it. Basketball U, I thank you as always. Please believe in me that we are progressing and getting better every day. So just keep working. And then a couple people have been asking me questions in the comments, so be sure to comment, be sure to like it, and tell your friends about it. All right, we've been doing this for some time now, and you guys have really been going through every workout, 200 and about 6 or 7 to be exact. Wow, that's a lot. So let's just keep going, and remember, someone's always working. Are you?